Well, thanks guys for stopping in. My name's Atlas. I am your host, and today we are going to have some fun with some stuff. I wanted to bring up some fun stuff that has happened today for me. I have three towers. Let me see where those towers are. They are right here. Well, there's two of them you can see. This is my tower right here that you're going to see in just a second. Let's see if we can get it to come up here for me. So let it load for me here. This is the tower that I am top dog on here. So I've been telling you as we go along here, I'm going to show you some of this is a level 4 gym now, and I put it at level 4, and that's my level 4 Arcanine right there. Not a bad looking little critter, pretty sweet looking, pretty badass, right? Obviously the gym's too far away. And then this other one over here that's right next to it, that's my Flareon. Not the highest level, but still pretty good. I took this gym down and left it because I didn't want to. There's enough room for someone else to put their critter on there, and I don't see anybody else putting their critters on it. So obviously I am Team Mystic, and there's been some fun rivalry here in El Paso, Texas. Team Mystic versus fill in the blank. And it's been really fun. So we're going to get right into the evolution since I have two people watching. I'm hoping you subscribe and like. But we're going to go into this. There's a couple ones that I'm really looking forward to evolving. I've been waiting specifically for you guys. I couldn't wait. I found out some tips and tricks for you guys. It does work. If you have EVs and you want to evolve them, you want to make them a little bit bigger, you want to make them into the one that you want. And as you can see here, I have my Rainer. You actually type the EV Rainer. My recommendation is that you wait until you have a minimum of a 400 EV before you evolve it. It will give you something around this point in hit points. It was expected to be. One of the guys was saying you're probably going to get close to a 1200, which it was. It's just shy of. I have not done any additionals too, because it's in the arena. So you can see I have three critters out in the field. I have a lot of really fun ones, but we're going to organize these so that I can help make sure we get along with this a little bit better. So there we go. So now we have some Abras. Let's see. Do I have enough to evolve this Abra, or am I supposed to be waiting? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be waiting. I'm not going to evolve this Abra because I'm going to wait. We're going to go through my Geodudes. I have a bunch of these Geodudes that I need to get rid of because I have a very kick-ass one. So what you do, if you're not familiar, I'm going to move my phone off the holder because I need to actually. I like getting a little closer here. So what you do is you basically, to evolve them, we're not going to evolve this Geodude because we're too close to the magic number of 100. So I actually have one that I'm going to evolve right now, but I got to sell this off. So hang in here with me, guys. Feel free to leave some comments. Are you playing? What's your favorite critter and Pokemon? And it's funny because on Netflix I had saw that there was Pokemon, actually the original cartoon series that I watched as a kid, and I started throwing it up there just because I really wasn't into it as much as my little brothers were. And at the time I was like an early teenager, so it was like, oh yeah, it was a cartoon, and I'll watch cartoons, but I wasn't really paying attention to like what critters were what. I was, I've never really been that kind of a guy. But in this game, because now it's a game for me that I'm actually playing, I have to kind of learn a little bit and get a little more versed in what Pokemon are and Pokemon, or I call it Pokemon, but I mean apparently I'm saying it wrong. But it's just because I'm old, right? I'm an old bald man that's playing the game. It's a lot of fun. But we're going to go ahead and, as you can see in my inventory there, it's got 187 out of 250. So I will be doing some upgrades on my inventory stuff here as well. I'm going to expand my Pokédex. I'm actually going to get the little wrist thing that you can get to help you catch them easier. So I will be getting that. I think that's be a great one to have, a great little add to my stuff. I want to support this. I think that the evolution of virtual reality games or augmented reality games are more, to me, augmented reality is better in my opinion. I like augmented reality for several reasons. It makes your own personal environment its own new world that you would not have been able to experience, as opposed to virtual reality, which is a world that's in Ethernet, an internet somewhere, and that's kind of where that's at. That's okay. So, is this glitching out again? It is. Give me 1 second. I'm going to restart my game while we're doing this. But while I'm talking about that, I'm going to just kind of show you some stuff here in general. Maybe while we're waiting for my phone to reboot, I should maybe do a Slither. But I don't really have my Slither set up yet. I just removed my stream off of that. That's all right. We'll continue on. We'll just take a minute for it to reload. But some of the fun tips I want you to know about So obviously we talked about Rainer for if you want a water water evolve evolution. And I don't even know the name of the damn critter, but it kicks ass. I'm telling you. In this town, there's a ton of fire element, and that water one just beats it down. If you want a shocking Eevee, you can put Sparky in the name, and then Sparky turns it into a shocking, which I will do for my next Eevee. That will be my next Eevee I create. And then obviously if you want a fire one, which I have two of them, you just do Pyro as the name and it turns it into a fire one. So it allows you to create the Eevee that you want, and I like that. I think that's really cool. So back to here, now we're back and loaded again. So let's go ahead. Did I just hear something spawn? Hang on, I think I did. Nope. I thought I heard something spawn near me. So the whole point of this though is we wanted to, we were trying to get this, oh by the way, there's my Charmander that I have. I got a bunch of these Diglets, which I will evolve here in a minute. We'll evolve one of these. And I picked up that Dudrio. That Dudrio is actually, that's what level it was when I caught it, the 798. That's a really high level one. I cannot believe how high that is. So, and we're going to go down here to back where we were at in the Geodude department. Because we have, at 571 is going to be the one I'm going to evolve. And so we're just a few candies away. And I'm not even going to spend any time wasting in evolution. I'm actually going to get rid of all these Geodudes because Geodudes show up everywhere downtown. Now, I would like to set up a stream downtown where I'm going to be streaming without you guys actually seeing my face, because I think I'm going to do that where I set up somewhere in one of the coffee shops down there. Because I don't know if the Wi-Fi could handle me streaming multiple, images, so I may just go, I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So what I'm thinking about doing, even maybe bringing the laptop with me for short intervals where there's like a spot like where it's really happening, and just to show you the difference of, obviously right now in my neighborhood it's pretty quiet. This is my neighborhood. I really like it over here. It's actually really easy to find some certain ones. There was one on my Pokédex I didn't recognize. It's the Abracadabra's evolution, and I don't know what it is, but it was on my map and I wasn't able to get any of it. So I was chasing it around and I got bored after about 10 minutes because I wasn't able to find it. So, and we just need literally one more point and we're going to get what we want here. So after this one, we'll need one more to get rid of. And I'll even probably leave me with one Geodude left, which is kind of cool. Not that I'm going to evolve it, but it's just, I just want to keep that Geodude just so I have it, because that is a pretty high level Geodude to evolve. So, again, there is some strategies in trying to evolve certain critters into certain ways, because if you wait a little bit, now obviously in the beginning your Pidgeys are your best way to get your rank up as a trainer. You do want to do that because that helps you find higher level stuff, helps you catch higher level stuff, helps you fight in the arena, because the higher level you are, it makes it easier for your critter to be higher level. So we're going to do this evolve of this Graveler. Now I haven't gotten this Graveler yet. I haven't evolved a Graveler yet, so this will be my first time doing it. We'll see what happens. And as you can see, it takes 100 to evolve. So this is the highest one that I've evolved. And so let's see what happens. I'm kind of curious now. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I do want to evolve it. So let's see what happens here. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of excited. I want to see what's going to happen. There it goes. Oh, man. Here it goes. Let's see. This should be the one I've been looking for, because it's pretty tough in the arena. It's really hard to beat. So I'm hoping I get a real... Yes, it is the one I've been wanting. Yes, this is the one I've been wanting. Oh, my God. Okay. And as you can see down there, I have that chain down there along the bottom of those ones all evolved. A 935, not too bad. Here, let's go back out and put that back in there so you can see it. So 935, not too shabby. Again, obviously, I don't have anything else to evolve it. I have tons of Stardust. I've not been using Stardust as much. Only on certain ones will I do that. I was using it earlier. Now this is the Hitmonchan. The Hitmonchan is an evolved something of somebody. And as I can see right now, I'm not even going to waste Stardust on it, because I only have 6 Hitmonchan candies. It doesn't evolve, so there's no point in doing that. But at the same time, I know now that I have a Hitmonchan, I'll be able to find a few others. And I can't remember where I found the Hitmonchan. I think it was at the UTEP University. Hey, what's going on, Darkness? Glad to see you, man. Thanks for saying hi. Hey, I'll sit there and do this real quick here. Hang on. Hey. But yeah, that's the Hitmonchan. I caught that one. That was pretty cool. Obviously, I have some Jigglypuffs right now that I kind of like, and I would love to evolve a Jigglypuff. but I got a ways to go, and they aren't as easily spawned as you would think they do. But they are fun though. And let's see here. So we're going to go back to the evolution of some of these. Let's see. I think I almost have enough for my Kadabra evolve. No, he needs 100. So that guy was definitely. I should go back and track for him, but I just kind of gave up. I was really kind of. It wasn't that I had given up. I don't know if that's the right term for it. I just kind of said, all right, I'm done for tonight. It was just too much. So I'm going to sell some of these off because I want to clean. I'm trying to clean up my inventory while I'm doing this and just showing you what there's out there. This is kind of the part where hopefully, if you like and subscribe, eventually I'll be getting a better computer. It'll be a higher resolution because this computer can't handle streaming at anything above this right now. It just bogs it down and the stream just dies. So that will be the next thing on my wish list. As the weeks go on here, I will have a better computer here shortly, and kind of treating it like any good game or gamer would, is that you got to evolve your stuff at some point. You got to get better gear. And that's kind of what I like about games, is that you start out at a starting point at 0 or maybe level 1, right? And then you go out and try to find whatever you can get and level your stuff up. So I was trying to get this Magmine that was out there. There's a couple Magmines that spawn in the area here, and I have yet to see it show up on my Puka radar. And I've been trying to do my best to look for all these Machchops or freaking Metrops are freaking awesome. I already have a couple of evolved ones, but I want to see if I can get a higher level one. They don't fight so well. I noticed the fighting Pokemon only work against certain things. Like they work really well against psychic Pokemon. So hopefully if they do one-on-one battles, that would be something that I would want to definitely want to do. And let's see, we got Meowths. Do I have enough Meowths to evolve one of these guys? Oh, I will. I think I will. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll have enough. So we're going to evolve a Meowth. So this will be something we're going to evolve right now, but I have to sell these other ones off, so we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Or transfer them off, I guess, because you're not selling them. You're just giving them to the professor for research. The professor's kind of creepy, I'm just saying, okay? He hangs out with little kids. He tells them to give me your little monster so that way I can play with it. That seems kind of strange. Just saying. Phrasing in Pokemon is a little weird. You play with balls, great balls, a little strange, just saying. Anyway, and you wonder why people think that, oh, Pokemon's gay. And I know they don't mean like gay like you're like guys or dudes, but just saying, it sounds a little strange. I wish there was phrasing that we could work on here in Pokemon. But yeah, those are the things that my juvenile brain goes to at any given moment, is like, oh, that seems a little funny, ha ha ha. So we have a pretty high Meowth, and I like Meowth. I've always liked it in the cartoon, but it turns into a pretty cool character. And I'm going to sell off all of them since I've got to, just so I can get the evolve. I'm not going to wait. The Meowths show up now. Once you've gotten 1 or 2 of them, after a while they start showing up pretty regularly. And so all I'm doing right now is the reason why you level these characters, evolve them, is to get your trainer levels up. That's the fastest way really to do it. Now, should I have waited till I had a magic egg? Probably. But I don't have a magic egg on me right now. I used one the last stream that I did for this, and I was like, well, I'm out of magic eggs. Probably will buy a few of those this week as well, because I want to support this game. I want to support the development of it, because I think this is a worthy endeavor. And that's kind of how, as my capitalistic mind is that, well, if it's a worthy endeavor, you put it out there for free. If it's worth it, you'll pay something for it. And that's why I like YouTube and some of these other ones, like, you know, some of these free-to-plays or pay-per-item type games, because it allows you to have the market really will tell you if it's legit or not, because if somebody's going to like it, they're going to want to buy items in it to maybe get certain things. Now, there is some theory amongst gamers that that's stupid. I disagree to some extent, meaning that, yeah, if you can't go out, hang on, make sure I get the right Meowth. Yeah, okay, that was the right Meowth. So this will be the last Meowth here that I'm going to sell off here. This will put me at 50 so I can evolve it. And this is just how you do it. This is how you clean out your inventory. This is how you keep it in check. And just is a really cool, fun game. I really think it is interesting. When I was downtown last night over at UTEP, UTEP wasn't as busy. UTEP maybe had maybe like 100, 200 people, but downtown was maybe like upwards of almost maybe 800 people walking around downtown trying to catch them all. And I think that's kind of a fun thing. So we're going to do this Meowth. And let's see here, because that's why I put that up there. We got the Meowth right there on the upper left-hand corner. Here we go. And we're going to No, I don't want to transfer it. Don't fucking do that to me again. God dang it. Pay attention. Alright, here we go. Evolving it. Let's see what happens. And it goes up, and it turns into this freaking cool-looking cat. It's actually turns into a four-legged, which I think that's a weird evolution, to just be honest with you. It went from a talking cat to a cat that doesn't really talk to like a lion, which makes really not really... I would think it would be the other way around, but, you know, because it's evolved, but... Not a Persian is my Meowth that is evolved. Not bad, and it's not showing me the evolved version of the Persian. So we'll go down to the P's. There it is. So let's take a look at it that way so we can see it. So there goes my Persian. Let's see what kind of attack. It's a power gem attack. And it's a rock. Considered a rock element, I guess. Not bad. Weight's only 104 grams. It's not a very heavy animal still. But I just wanted to have the evolve just so I could say I had it. So there is that. So let's see what else I can evolve. Let's see. I think these ones I might have enough for here. No, I don't. But I want to sell off all these smaller ones here while we're at it. I don't even know what half of these are going to evolve into. It's just kind of the process of seeing. It's a water element Pokemon, which I like those water elements. Let's see if these ones are any, and if I have enough of these yet. I would almost have enough of these. I don't even know what this is going to turn into yet, but again, I want to try to get as many of these ones. These are a little more uncommon. These Nadorans are definitely a little bit interesting. But I don't have any more. I don't have any more of those to evolve, and I don't want to sit there and waste all those. Let's see what I might have to evolve again. What else was I know? I was close. I wish they could sit there and rate it based on how many you have. Okay, well we'll worry about that later. So I can't get my Jigglypuff. Oh, there's something just spawned. Let me get this. And this is. I want to show you some tricks about catching too, since we have that, right? So, and this is a pretty easy one here, so we're just going to go ahead and throw it straight at it. And you want to wait to see how that circle is very tiny when I threw it at it. Now, there is different variants on a curveball that will help you. Curveball directly, and then look at it, he jumped out of it anyway. So, we're going to do like a light curveball. And a light curveball is basically just make a little curve with your finger and stop at the circle and let go. And he still jumped out and he ran away. What a knucklehead. And he was only a little 40-something. Isn't that stupid? But I'm still happy to see that I still have my shrine sitting up here, man. I'm still stoked to see my little dude sitting at the #1 slot right here at this level 4 gym. The Go Bats. Oh, that's what I'll do. I have a lot of bats. I can evolve a bat for you. Let's see. There I am right there. It is super awesome. Dude, DJ Atlaz, the 1s and 2s, right? So gym's too far away, obviously, but our gym definitely, a Mystic is taking over this town. Now, I've heard a lot of Valors and what's the other one? I can't even think of the name of the team right now. But yeah, I've heard a lot of Valors. They're all kind of really cool people. Most of the people are, but and again, there's friendly rivalry, right? That's kind of the whole point with this. And let's see if I have enough of this Geobat. I don't know what level I need. Oh no, that Geobat I don't. Geobat is the evolved form, so I can't go him. I want the. And where's the other ones? I had like a shit ton of them. Where they're at? Rhinehorns. Do I have enough to do a bigger Rhinehorn? No, I won't. Although I have well, maybe. Hang on, I actually have a lot. God dang, dude. Hang on, let me clean these up. I want to see. I might have enough actually selling all these off. I'm kind of curious because my inventory is full right now. This is from almost a full day of transferring them off. So I wish there was a faster way to transfer them though, where you could, instead of just, because the screen kind of lags a little bit when you load it. It does it on almost every instance where you try to get it to screen to move, and it just takes forever for it to move. And that sand shrews are freaking awesome. I've already evolved a few of those for you. I don't know if I've done a live one for you for this one, so maybe I'll have. I don't know if I'll have enough. I don't have 20 of them, or almost 30 of them. Yeah, How many more Reinhorns do I have? I have 3, 6, 9. Yeah, we'll stop. I'll clean that up later. I want to get focused on where I might be able to evolve something for you. How about my Sandshrews? Because I have a lot of you. Yeah, I will. Okay, I will have enough for a Sandshrew. So let's do a Sandshrew, because I have a few of these I need to get rid of anyway. It'll evolve to the Sandash, and as you can see, my highest Sandash I have that's an evolved one was 463. I want to my high level Sandshrew here will give me a very high level, and those Sandshrew its evolved version of it, the Sandslash, is pretty impressive in the ring. It works pretty well against the fire stuff. Works pretty well. The water though doesn't really work so well with, but it does beat up pretty well. It's not worthless. So there is some strategy here. Again, I'm not an expert on Pokemon. I am an expert at just going out and hunting shit and talking to people about how to play shit. And then I take that information and I share with other people, because that's what you do. You share information. That's what the whole point of the internet is to let other people know, hey, did you know you can do this? Hey, did you know you can do that? Being stingy with information is a part of the old paradigm in the industrial age. Information age is about sharing information to make things become better and enlightened and evolved. And these types of games like this, to me, really or really speak to a specific part of my brain that I really enjoy. And I guess what I mean by that is that I have been watching feverishly since a very young age this thing called The Future. I would sit down. Now this show is no longer in syndication. I don't even think it's even in syndication anymore. It was for a while. It was called Next Step and Beyond 2000. These were shows where they were talking about the future. They were running in the maybe early 90s. About things that were coming up in the future, and these were things that we should be looking out for, because these are really awesome. And my screen is frozen. It does not want to move, so we're just going to reboot it because it's acting stupid again. This is the downside of this right now. It has become very annoying with the mods. I'm just going to tell you some downsides about this game. We've talked about a lot of positives. Let's talk about some of the negatives. It's not even in its first month yet, okay? So it's still a young game. The downside is if you wait too long, you may be behind the curve from some of the other trainers, and you're going to be kind of in this position of trying to catch up. So the downside of this game is this: it is a very glitchy game right now. They are working on a lot of it. It crashed yesterday for about 5 hours, where you couldn't even get on the server. And then once the server was back up, it took literally probably another 2 hours for it to actually be functional again, where it wasn't just going to lag out every 5 seconds or glitch out every 5 seconds. I was running into some problems last night where, for some reason, I was in a part of the area I had cell reception, I had service, and it wouldn't work. It wasn't working. Now I'm going to attribute that one to my phone for some reason not connecting to it, because my battery may have been too low. So I'm going to say maybe that's what it was, just to be polite, right? But the main problem is that you're in battles a lot of times. Hey, what's going on, Maddie? Glad to see you. Hey, what's up, yo? So we're going to go ahead and scroll down here to where we were at those Sandshrews. That's what we were working on, Sandshrews. Oh, way too far. So we're almost finished cleaning up this, because I want to evolve that 341. He was a brutal guy to catch. Can I tell you, he was ridiculously hard to catch. He just kept popping out at every freaking ball I threw at him. It took like 10 balls, and I had a raspberry on him. So it wasn't like, dude, what are you freaking doing? Why are you so brutal on me, man? So we're going to get rid of all of these ones here. Not all of them. I want to evolve it. I'll clean my inventory up off screen. I'm just trying to show you the process so you understand. This is how you really evolve your stuff. It is not. I've done experiment after experiment. Don't evolve low-level Pokemon. Yeah, you'll get the next evolution, but it'll be a low version of the evolution, and you have to spend a lot of Stardust. And Stardust ain't cheap, yo. Stardust ain't cheap. It is one of those commodities you want to hold on to. I have done my experiments, and I can say that it is better to wait. Now, I have done some fun experiments on evolving, like my Arcanon that's 1400. I had a 5-something that was a 5-something Growlite, or whatever they call them, Growlers, Growlites. And I had basically, now here we go, we're going to go ahead and evolve this since we got about 6 people watching. Perfect time to go ahead and pop this guy off. We got 50. We're going to pop it right now. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Yes, I want to do it. I'm kind of curious. I'm looking. Here we go. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? What are we going to get? I'm kind of curious, guys. What are we going to get? Is it going to be a super high level one? I'm kind of curious now. Kind of curious. Well, it's got to be better than the previous one. It'd have to be a minimum of, I'm thinking 600 maybe? Oh, an 809. Nice. Nice. Well done. Well done. Well done. All right. Well, that's a cool one. That turned out way better. So as you can see, the evolution of that last one was like a 200. That one was off of a 300 something. So that was pretty good. Pretty well done. So I think I might have enough of the sparrows to evolve the sparrow. Maybe. No, I still won't have enough even if I clean my inventory off. Let's see. Don't have enough for the Vulplex. Nowhere near enough for those. Those ones are so freaking uncommon. And here's the go. We got these Zubats. That's what I was looking for, the Zubats. So Zubats, I need another. I don't have enough for Zubats either. So, well, that's kind of all I have for the Pokemon Go stuff. Yeah, I could sit there and bore you to death by cleaning out my inventory. I'm not going to do that. And as you can see, there is my badass, and it is actually at the. It's at a stop. I can't show you. It's already across there. But as you can see, this is a 1168, a super awesome one. I did not even spend. I didn't even have any candies to do it. So that's what it evolved from like a 415 that I named Rainer, and it evolved to an 1168. That is huge, huge, huge numbers. Huge. It's going to be huge. What a beautiful wall. Huge. And the other ones that I want to evolve here shortly, but I just don't have the points for it, is this one right here. I'm so short. I'm so short on points. This one's going to blow my previous Rattadash out of the water. And this isn't a bad Rattadash, but it's just only 7 something. And as you can see, it's not as high as it could be for certain. It's still got a ways to go. So I'm kind of curious how big that's going to turn into. So I'll be looking for more Rattdashes. Trying to think what else. This is a primate. My primate's not super high level, but still kind of cool. And again, I have enough to do another one of those evolve. Let's go. Where's my monkeys? I didn't realize I had enough to evolve one of those mankeys. Let's do a Mankey evolve because I've already done it, but I have enough to do another one. So let's do it. What the heck? Because I can't evolve. I can't waste any more. Oh no, I want to evolve, dude. Thought I hit the evolve button. Let me double check, make sure. I don't want to waste. Yeah, it's 351. Here we go, 351. We're going to evolve it. Let's see what happens. Well, you know what it turns into, but I just want to see what it evolves to, what high level it gets. That's one of the higher level ones that I have found. And I'm just looking for the experience, really. That's the only reason why I'm going to evolve it anyway while we're on camera, because I'm trying to evolve it. Now, I just almost shy of 18 coming into this. So we haven't really checked to see if we've got how far in our evolution we've gotten on our character. So we got let's see, what did it evolve to? I didn't see what it evolved to. It didn't really show it. So that's a 780. Nice. That is a sweet one right there. 780. That is a sweet, sweet deal right there. 780 is absolutely a sweet little one right there. Now, obviously, they can be bigger. I can see that now by looking at it. It's definitely they could be bigger. So let's see, my pincer, I don't think I have enough pincers to even evolve that. No, I can't evolve a pincer because that's its evolved form. So there's no point in trying to evolve a pincer. Here's my Pikachu that I got. I picked up a Pikachu. Just picked that up just the other day, so I finally got the Pikachu, which makes me feel really good that I finally got a Pikachu, and I've been hearing rumors of where they can be found. I will probably go there tomorrow on my day off. Tomorrow's my day off. I have to go into work here literally in like about, I got to leave here in about an hour and a half or so into work. So I want to go ahead and see here. I want to go ahead and do let's see if I have enough, maybe I have enough Pidgeys to evolve. Yeah, I'll do another Pidgey evolve just so I can, because I have enough Pidgeys. Let's do this 260. We're going to evolve this 260 Pidgey. Let's see what we get off of it. Because they're in the ring, they actually fight pretty well. Like, the evolved form of them are actually pretty tough. I didn't expect them to be. I thought they were going to be kind of like, they're common. They're everywhere. But just because they're common doesn't mean they can't fight. That's a cool thing too about this. That if they're a high enough level, then if it's the right type, it can beat some stuff up pretty good. So again, we're just using this to try to get the experience as much of it as we can. That's a 498. 498 now is my highest level one that I have. So that turned out pretty well. I'm going to do one more because I'm trying to get that level. And as you can see, this is only going to be, this won't be nowhere near the 498. So, but we're going to go ahead and get that Pidgey turned in to the evolved form of it, which again, I don't know the chains of all these yet. I'm learning. But I want to thank you all for watching here. Let's see what happens. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I really genuinely am. And that's what we're just doing, is we're just trying to evolve as many of these as you can. Now, I'll do one with a magic egg. I'll show you with a magic egg the difference in experience gain that you get. And I want to see how much experience. Let's see what happens. Oh, shit. 2,000 experience. And this is our meeting. Let's see what level it is. Oh, it's not a bad one, but so here's how you do on any higher level ones. You get out your raspberry, you throw your raspberry on it, and we're going to go ahead and show you right here a live capture. Let's see if this one works this time. And that's kind of classified. I don't know if that's classified as a curveball, but it's in the right ballpark. And it's kept. So there we go. And isn't that strange? That was a 200 something. That little tiny pincer, that little para, wouldn't keep, and he was a 56 or 58, and you wouldn't keep. And like, what the hell's wrong with it, dude? I don't understand why this game does that sometimes. Why you'll have. Oh, that's still too far away. So we're still not quite at the right level. I was close. If I would have had that magic egg when I would have done that, I would have definitely turned level 18. So again, I'm kind of bragging rights. I got myself up on those towers over there. Those are both my towers. Team Mystic, I have the #1 slot on both of them. It's kind of nice to finally have some real stuff here. There's a nice radash. Mine's going to be, the pincer's really high. Wow, that's a nice pincer. And obviously my arcane. That arcane beats stuff down, dude. That thing just is fierce. And then I'm going to show you the other one that I can show you. And this is the other one, and that's just me. There's no one else out there on that one. So if you're in the area, the El Paso area, and you're Team Mystic, that is it. There is room to move in. It's a level 2 gym. Hopefully somebody gets there and puts up one of their characters. So, by the way, one of the other things I wanted to bring up and talk to you about, that just before we go, you can collect your money on your gyms if you finally get to that level. Every 24 hours. Now, you have to be close enough to the gym to do it. I'm not, where you would basically go ahead and click on the gym, I guess. No, there's where that is, the Sun Valley Baptist, just on the way there. And you'll be able to collect on its coins for being the gym, for being on that gym. So depending on how long you've held that gym, Team Mystic, yo, way to go, Team Mystic, woohoo, Team Mystic. So, but yeah, I'm really stoked about that Arcanine. I might even just let my stream sit there until it goes away, so like just to show up, like, yeah, that's my 1421. Again, not the biggest I've seen. I've seen way bigger. I've seen a 2,000 something, and I was like, what? So it just shows you the higher level you are as a trainer, the higher level monster you can create. So definitely a good idea to level your characters up. I'm going to see if I can try to do a few more evolves. I think I might figure out some way to get another evolve here. Because I just need that extra boost. I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to hate myself later. Let's just do it so you can see the evolve Abra to Abracadabra. I guess it goes Abra to Abracadabra, and then in the one above it, which I want to evolve for it. So here we go. Come on. I'm just doing this because I need my he's pretty fierce in the ring, by the way. I found him to be very fierce. Kadabra is actually is pretty good, but again, I kind of wasted some candies, but I needed to evolve. He's a 403. What was my 409? Sorry, 409. So what was my Kadabra before? Kadabra. So that was higher than my other one. So I'm glad I didn't waste my points on that one. So again, there's a strategy to this. There's some rhyme and reason to it. You want to make sure you have that. And let's see what kind of experience I got for that one. I got 500 on that. Jeez. Do I have anything else I can evolve? I need probably like maybe 2 more evolutions of something. I wish I had a magic egg right now. I'm just broke. And I'm just trying to Now, my Arcane, no, I'm not going to get rid of that one. I'll keep it. A Charmander, I'm going to keep those two. Let's see if I can evolve one of you guys. I think I might have enough for you. Yeah, I do. Okay, so let's do this one. This will help. So I'm going to get rid of this Diglett. I want to see the evolved form of a Diglett, so let's see what this is going to do. So we got a Diglett. I just need to get rid of this one last one here. Can you scroll down, please? Thank you. Yes. And we're going to do this to the highest level Diglett I have. And it was funny, somebody was saying, it seems like every time you show up, Diglett show up. And I'm wondering if there's some kind of theory to that. If somebody's in the area with the item that you're hunting, actually, does it make it spawn more readily? I'm curious. I am. Somebody has given me some other tips and tricks that I will reveal later when I actually understand them a little better. Where it uses a couple other overlays to show you higher spawn rates. And they say, no, it seems to be legit. And you can see he explained to me what I was looking at. And I was really happy about it. So these guys here in El Paso are pretty legit. So let's see. Here we go. It's evolving. Let's see what's going on. Here it goes. Here it goes. Come on. Let's see it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me something big. Or just give me something cool looking. I don't even care if it doesn't have to even be big. I just want to see. I'm just trying to get the evolved experience. So Diglett turns to the... Oh, right. Somebody said that's what it looks like. It looks like a bunch of little fingers sticking out of the ground. So, wow, my Pokedex is getting full, man. Jeez. There's some... it's getting definitely a 5. Doug Trio. A Doug Trio. Oh, it's like the image is kind of weird on that one. It got stuck way up there. That's kind of strange. So a Doug Trio is what it evolved to. Not too shabby. I caught this guy last night. Can I say I'm bragging right on this one right here? I caught him. He is super big. Actually, you know what? Let's do some of this. I'm going to spend some candy on this one because I'm curious now because that's the highest I've seen. And it's pretty close to the next level, so let's see. Not too shabby there. And do one more on this one because I really want a high level Dutrio. Come on. Yeah, I'll do it. If I do one more round, I'll actually get him up over 900. No, shit, I'll have to do one more. I want him over 900. Might as well. I've gone this far. I might as well get him up over 900. $923, not bad, huh? Pretty impressive there. So let's see here, 923, and then again the rest of this I'll do off camera because I need to. I got my Flareons, which are again pretty impressive there. The Zubats I don't have enough, but I caught these, by the way. I didn't evolve. This is a non-evolved. This is actually captured this way. Pretty nice. I just fought a 500. They fight okay in the ring. They're pretty fierce. They're a really good critter to fight. So, but anyway, I want to thank you all for stopping by. This has been a long enough stream for me, and I'm trying to give you some variety. And right now, this has been my new fun toy to play with. I've been really enjoying it. Again, this has been a really fun experience for me, having fun, trying to build up a character. It's literally, son of a bitch. I'm so close to the next level. Is there anything in my inventory I can evolve? Come on, I want to try that. Maybe I can do it. Hang on. I'm going to see if there's got to be something I can evolve right now. Has to be. There's got to be something I can evolve. Yes, there is. Here we go. I haven't seen what this does. So here we go. I forgot. I knew I had something extra. Oh, god dang it. Here we go. Okay, go. Come on. This means I'm going to level. Come on. Why aren't you freaking evolving? The game just glitched out or what, dude? God dang it. Making me nervous. Quit making me nervous. Oh, man. Here it goes. Here it goes. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ah. Come on. Something good. I hope it looks really cool. Well, it looks like the same guy. Just a different helmet. It looks like the same. He doesn't look very different. Well, he's actually still pretty cool though. So that's not bad though. That's pretty neat. And let's go out. There was. Okay, so now let's see. See, that would have been a 2,000 experience if I would have waited till I had an egg. But trust me, I'll be getting more eggs. I'm kind of curious now when it's going to trigger my freaking level. Because I just leveled. I'm going to let it sit there until it bangs if I have to. Oh, man. So I'm going to be off camera. You'll probably hear me still doing and cleaning my inventory just because I'm going to do that as I'm sitting and doing that other stuff that I'm going to do. Cleaning up my inventory, waiting for it to level. But you won't see me in front of the screen right now. So if you do leave your comments, I will be back in a few minutes to respond to them. I'm just going to get a cup of coffee. And as you can see there, I'm going to keep those duos because at the level they are not worth turning into the trader because they're actually going to make me a pretty good one. They'll make me like a 600 something. So let's see here. I have doe trios. I have too many doe trios. Well, no, you can never have too many doe trios. So I'll keep that 9 something for myself. I'll probably get rid of the other ones. The diglet I'm going to keep just so I have a diglet. And we'll get rid of these other guys. So I'm trying to clean up my inventory, give them some room. Come on, level up, man. I'm gonna walk around for a second and see if it'll capture, because I can go outside my house here for a second and look. As long as I'm still in my Wi-Fi range, hopefully it'll click here in a second.